Welcome back to Disney News with Paul. I'm your host, Paul Wynn, and I'm going to get you guys some updates from the news from the Walt Disney Company. So, I'm on the website, and we'll start. We'll start the movie industry. Because we got some news yesterday about some. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Well, wait, let me go back. See, let me find the. Okay, so first thing we'll talk about is that Bob Iger, he recently resigned. Now he's back to help the Walt Disney Company go through this COVID-19 crisis. He's just basically helping the new president and CEO of the Walt Disney Company for a little bit. It says here, because like right now, all the parks are closed and all the movies are pushing back, so he's just helping the company to hopefully recover from this COVID-19 effect. It says here, let me see if I can find him. Says, in an emergency like this, Mr. Iger said he had no choice but abandon his plan to pull back. A crisis of this magnitude and its impact on Disney would necessarily result in my effectively helping Bob Chapek, the new president, and the company contained with it, particularly since I ran the company for 15 years. That's what he says on his email. Oh. And then it goes on, and I think Bob Chapek responded back. It says, I've watched Bob Iger lead this company to amazing new heights, and I've learned an enormous amount from that experience. I feel incredibly fortunate to be able to work closely with him during this transition, and I guess the spokeswoman for Disney declined that to make an interview. Then it goes on. Let's see. And it says, Mr. Iger, Bob Iger, meanwhile, is trying to figure out what the company will look like after the crisis, because right now they're paying their employees, but they're having a challenge. They're having a challenge right now on what the future is going to be like, because once they reopen the parks and people watch the movie, they all know how it's going to be. So one central challenge is to establish best practice for the company in the industry on how to bring people back to the parks and rides while avoiding the virus spread using measure like taking visitor temperature. That's one thing. Like once they reopen, they're gonna have people taking temperature of all the visitors that's visiting the park on all the parks. They'll have like these I don't know what you call, I guess like one of those remote things, but they'll check your temperature if you're good and you can go in. But besides that, Bob Iger is basically coming back to the company, working for a little bit to help them get through this. And after this crisis goes away, he'll go back to his new transition. Then just a while ago, Disney and make an agreement with let's see here, Citibank to provide $5 million. The agreement was last week, but actually the official was basically, I think, sometime yesterday, and so Citibank and Disney is working together. See, Disney last month entered into separate 364 days, 5.25 billion dollars credit agreement and $3 billion 5-year credit agreement, giving the company access to more than $13 million in fresh credit. So Citibank and Disney's working together how to get through this, because since theme parks are closed, sporting events are on, we don't know the status of sporting events, movie theaters, film production, TV are all on hold. And speaking of movies, let's see. Let me go Disney movies news. Okay. So the Pixar movie, the new Pixar movie Soul, in quotation, is postponed to until later this year, and I believe it's in November 20th. So basically we're going to have Black Widow on November 6th and the Pixar movie Soul on November 20th, which would be, if they didn't move it, which be the first Disney Pixar movie that was supposed to release in June 19th. That'll be the first one of this year, but since they move it to November 20th, will be Mulan, be the first one to come out. Got this from our website called The Mullet Fool. They say that already the closing of movie theater chains such as the Regal, AMC, Cinemark has caused Walt Disney to cut short the theatrical runs of its Onward Pixar feature film, which is in Onward is on Disney Plus, so you can go watch it there. And moved the movie to OTC, so they moved to Disney Plus. Frozen 2 made debut last month. Yeah, last month. Artemis Fowl is going to Disney Plus. And we got another news about a new movie. Raya the Last Dragon. The release date for Raya the Last Dragon, which is supposed to be this year, November 25th, 2020, moves to March 12th, 2021. So they're moving that one back, I believe 1 month. I think 1 month apart, I believe. I'm not really sure because Raya the Last Dragon, we're probably going to get a teaser trailer probably in the summer, I believe, and then official trailer later in the year. Then, because it's coming out March 12th, so probably like Mulan. Well, Mulan's supposed to come out in March, this past March. The teaser trailer came out like in July, and then the first official trailer came out later, probably like in the fall month, and then second trailer then. So those are the movies. Soul is moving to November 20th, 2020. The Raya the Last Dragon, March 12th, 2021. I'm not sure if that's a princess movie or not, but it's going to be interesting to watch. And then basically see any other, I guess that's it. But for news about Disney Plus that came out April 8th, they surpassed the 50 million milestone for a subscriber. I'm one of them. I'm one of the subscriber for Disney Plus. It's so far it's doing really good. Right now the price for Disney Plus is like I got it for $3.99. I think it's still $6.99 if you're not a D23 member, which is a membership for Disney Club, the Disney 23 Club. And if you want Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus, it's $12.99, I believe. And yeah, so, and you pay your $12.99. I'm not sure how that goes, but $3.99. For me, I paid the $3.99 because I'm a D23 member, and it's just the one paid, and you're good to go. And I just want to get you some news about this Thursday, the Disney Family Sing-Along that's coming April 16th, this Thursday, on ABC from basically 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 to 8 here in Central Time. The Ryan Seacrest is going to be the host, and they'll have celebrities like, let's see, they have some names here: Christina Aguilera, Aaron Andrews, Bobby Bones, Michael Bublé, Kristen Chenoweth, Alihi Carvalho. Man, that's a hard name to pronounce, but I got it. Luke Evans, Jordan Fisher, Josh Gad, Derek Derek Huff, Julian Huff, Chris Carrie Ann from Dancing with the Stars, Little Big Town, Kenny Ortega, Donnie Lawson, Donnie, I don't know, sorry if I butcher your last name, but Thomas Rhett, Amber Riley, John Stamos, and many more. And then there's gonna be like all the original cast for High School Musical is gonna sing. Is gonna be in it too, and there's gonna be Tori Kelly, Marcus Scribner, Josh Corbin, Darren Chris, Demi Lovato, Alan Menken, Ellie Fanning, Ariana Grande, and there's like a ton of people. With let me talk about the High School Musical thing. Vanessa Hudgens, Ashley Tisdale, Corbin Blue, Monique Coleman, Lucas Gabriel, and last night they just announced that Zac Efron is gonna be in it as well. Then we have Raven Simone, Del Cameron, Sophia Carson, Boo Boo Stewart, Sarah Jeffrey, Meg Donnelly, Milo Mahan, I think that's how you pronounce it, and then goes on and goes on and goes on, and then there's like a list of songs that those people are singing. So, for example, Demi Lovato and Michael Bublé is singing "A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes." Little Big Town sing "A Spoonful of Sugar," and Derek Huff and Haley Herbert and Julianne Huff is doing "Be Our Guest," and Christina Aguilera is singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" Tori Kelly calls the Win, and it goes and so on and so on. But yeah, check it out Thursday night, April 16th at 7 o'clock Central Time on ABC. I think we need some Disney magic now, because with this crisis going on, it will help a lot. But I think that's it for the Disney news. Besides that, if I miss anything, let me check anything. Let's see here. But I guess not. But thank you for watching Disney News with Paul. This is my news segment for during this crisis. This is like my second. I'm gonna do. This is doing monthly until this crisis is over. So I did one, I believe in March. I think now we're in April. Do one in May, then see how it goes. But thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.